Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya RAUF Ramandani dengan NIM 4182205 dari kelas IK 1. Di sini saya akan storytelling atau menceritakan tentang ilmu communication. Here I will read our storytelling about communication science with the title and introduction to communication science. In the science of communication, there are many content. I wanna talk first to introduction. First, introduction. The host of Lord's Select Committee on Science and Technology produced an influential report that highlighted the complex and increasingly problematic relationship between contemporary science and society. For the particularly in the field of biotechnology, host of Lord Select Committee on Science and Technology, the report argued that many of these concerns were seen by the public to be the result of a perceived lack of transparency in the relationship between science, industry, public policy, and the public as consumers. And then, high-profile issues such as the episode were also seen as responsible for reducing levels of trust in scientific expertise. It was argued the effective science communication could be a key factor in reducing tension between science and society by increasing level of democracy. Of course, the picture is not all doom and gloom. Contemporary science is now more visible and easily accessible to the public than ever before, and science formed a core part of national curriculum in the UK, with the calls for upstream engagement though it remains to be seen whatever the greater calls for dialogue and consultation will affect the progress of scientific and investigation in the coming years. As research scientists, you have the opportunity to inspire others to become scientists or to become interested in scientific issues. Of course, not everyone will want to become a scientist. This does not mean that these individuals are not interested in science. However, recent events such as Science Years and the eclipse of the sun in the southwest of England illustrate the popularity of scientific issues. In this sense, you have the opportunity to communication science both as a scientist and a citizen by listening to the views of wider society and producing scientific information to inform this debate. The previous section introduced you to a number of issues where scientific, technological, and mathematical knowledge play a key role in generating high-profile contemporary examples of science communication. In this quotation, Fiske makes 2 points relevant to defining communication. First, he notes that communication is an everyday activity. Indeed, without communication, we would not be able to operate in society, and society would cease to function. Communication is one of those activities that everyone recognizes, but few can define satisfactorily. Communication is talking to one another. It is television, it is spreading information, it is our hairstyle, it is literally critics. Third, producing a scientific paper, science communication as knowledge production and exchange. As with all of communication, the production of science communication does not exist in a social vacuum. It involves norms and conversation that science communicators learn as a part of the process of becoming a scientist. As you have seen, in talking on this social role of scientists are both motivated and concentrated in how they communicate. Sekian dari saya, kurang lebihnya mohon maaf. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih.